Blueface made that call, said, hey, it's time to go. He ain't playing this time. He dead serious. You gotta back it up, it's time to go.
Why in the world are Chris C and Rock Cuz together? Her new address might as well be posted outside, it seems. In the absence of a roof, walls, or restroom, there are vibrations and a lot of chaos. What's even more bizarre is that she's out there with her baby, not alone. This is the survival mode. Mommy and I Together edition. Now, hold off for let's start with how we got here. Following the WhatsApp exchange of wedding vows between you and your child, what happens next? There was nowhere to go, so Daddy was pushing a stroller along the pavement. Blueface allegedly evicted the infant from the crib, cradled the child in his arms, and shut the door without any prior notice or planning. Let's be honest, her parents have been criticizing Christian's parenting since the day she moved out on her own.
Baby. It's close to Paris. I'm getting the glass out.
You can't just rip it like that.
I'm not ripping it. I'm getting it out. Look. Got it all over here. I'm about to go get a vacuum, but I ain't want to be that rough.
Shit.
Tell me where the vacuum at. Huh? Maybe like this.
Others are speculating, while some sources suggest the baby may have some serious health issues. I say this with all due respect, but I also believe that the child might be struggling with development. She is out there with Blueface, who has been shouting from roofs that the child isn't even his, and they are strolling the streets like they are on a summer tour. The infant does not resemble me, he has been telling me. This drama is being consumed by social media in the interim, as if it were the final episode of the craziest reality show ever created. This is a really infectious problem. Christian is portrayed as a freeloader while everyone else watches, gossips, and comments. The reason he has been drained by someone who has been relying on Blueface is, guess what? Apparently, he has no room for Christian or the kid in his life because he moved on to a new woman and a new drama. No longer. Since she's out, there are reports that a new boyfriend is standing by her side. But is she looking for a place to live and some peace and quiet in the middle of all this chaos? Or is it love? Hear the voices of the streets. Timelines are blowing up and hashtags are present everywhere. Remember that I am not the cause of this catastrophe. I am merely bringing it to your screen before you delve any deeper, for the reason that I have questions. Are you prepared? Were Christian and Blueface secretly agreeing to be embroiled in unpleasant turmoil all the time? Because frankly, they seem to be thriving on chaos. It's not just any beef. The narrative is a never-ending, fully poisonous tale. Furthermore, Blueface has now made it clear that he is officially done with her.
What is wrong with you, dear? What you gonna do with a newborn baby on the way? Set the house on fire. This bitch is done.
There's no more back and forth, no more secret links. So why is she being thrown out of the house, cut off, and left in the dust? The fact that Christian is homeless is official now, and the fact that she was just flaunting her reality TV purse and cash chains out here has everyone in a panic. Others who claim to have first-hand knowledge of the situation speculate that Sis may have been broke the entire time. Where, for instance, did the money go? That's true. Insiders say Christian has become totally dependent on Blueface. Nothing but his sentiments and whatever he was willing to part with. No money, no backup plan. To make matters worse, she would go on the internet and begin to scream and sniffle while dragging Blueface as though he's, come on, don't misunderstand. Let's be honest. He was providing for her, housing her, and keeping the lights on while the antagonist in her story shouted all kinds of terrible things, sullying his reputation and giving him the appearance of the monster. Blueface has been crazy too, and no one here is saying he is a saintly saint. Without a doubt, he is poisonous, but let's be honest. Pretending that he wasn't the one who was effectively controlling her entire lifestyle, Chrisean has been out there. Carelessly, she has smacked him in the head with live bottles and called him every imaginable term before turning around and begging for pardon as if she had done nothing wrong. It's quite chaotic, and this is all taking place for the unobservational world. And it's not just drama. A total collapse has taken place, and the entire time is being viewed online like a movie with no end in sight. Let's talk about the purported instance in which Chrisean and Rock put Blueface's house on fire because she was angry. Sure, an outright arson attempt during a disagreement. In addition, it is ill-organized. It might be dangerous. Blueface is not an angel, as we also know, but please, a whole new level of chaos. What's becoming viral on the internet right now is her insane and wild online typing of bizarre things while not actually living at the man's house. Like a female, you're using his Wi-Fi while in the same crib as him, dragging him on live like it's nothing. Just when you think it can't get much crazier, whoa! Although she continues to live with Blueface, she flaunts a totally different man to impress her new partner. Reason it out. What is the reason behind your posting about a romantic involvement with another man while renting out a man's home? Is this recklessness or delusion? Who is it that is giving her direction? This is because I need to see her friends, or rather, her lack of friends. When you were with someone real, you couldn't move like this. Blueface was still feeding her and dressing her. She turned around and threw various males in his face.
She posted a new video with her new boo, NCAA star Titan Newton. While the video cute, some people couldn't help but notice that the dude looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there.
How about we talk about that new man? She posted a video of herself with collegiate football player Titan Newton, in fact. She seemed to be being jeered, but something was visible to others. It was a nervous man. His eyes had that "get me out of here" expression, it was reported. Even though it's a video, it doesn't really move me. Then Blueface's mother spoke up. Like a Sunday service, perhaps, she openly thanked Jesus for freeing her son from Chrisean's manipulation and said she was relieved that Chrisean had found someone else, which allowed her to finally be alone with Blueface. You know, its mother. Additionally, it's heartening that she was glad that Chrisean might no longer use her son. But wait, the internet's arriving for crying people are angry because she and her child don't have a safe place to sleep, and she's spending money on jewels, flashy things, and clout maneuvers. And it has more to do with it than her drama with the males. And now she's getting a second round of criticism for her negligence. Things are becoming unmanageable, and everyone's continuous observation of its deterioration Chrisean has, to be honest, been made fun of for not being a good mother this time around. She has endured months of criticism for failing to take the essential steps for her child.
Woo, child, thank you, Jesus, won't he do it? They make a cute couple. That's it. Get a baby by him. That's gonna be a cute baby too. I'm gonna do like y'all did. He's the one.
You would think that when Blueface revealed in public that the baby wasn't his and threw them both out, she would take control of her life, but she is still chaotic, in a downward spiral, and doesn't put the child first. The child now depends on her, regardless of the father, because she is his mother. The way she is acting, though, nobody is noting that she is acting like a real mother. And nobody is surprised anymore, to be honest. It appears that parenting is not part of her continual soap opera of a life. A far worse possibility is that her son has autism, which she has been openly rejecting. She is, in fact, denying it, and others are saying that's because admitting it would mean confronting some challenging issues, like the booze and other drugs she allegedly used throughout her pregnancy. And others aren't just guessing either. She was even ridiculed by her former best friend. She tried to help Chrisean get her son assessed and supported, but her sister wasn't receptive, she said. In the same way that you will disregard the one person who is trying to help your child, it's all needless. A newborn just needs stability, love, and care, not chasing turmoil and denial. Social media is going crazy throughout it. People are pulling her to the left and right on the timeline.
Venture to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, like we offer the help as much as we can. Like my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this.
Individual even posted, "Forget the Blueface drama." In fact, she is not even raising her child. That comment was loved by thousands of people as well, because sadly, a lot of people agree. Finally, the baby gets caught in the crossfire. The one involved in this mess is him, and he deserves much better. Regardless of the impact, viral moment, or online controversy, the child's welfare should always come first. While children are ignored and neglected on the sidelines, she is far too preoccupied with pursuing men and influence as if they were the end objective. Moreover, some of you women don't bother to engage in that kind of behavior. You control your company and know how to attract attention. So why, as a Christian, is she unable to achieve what she wants? That baby still needs a mother, even if you spend your days flexing and moving from guy to man. The same thing keeps coming up. Taking care of your child is the most important thing. What is the reason behind your greater focus on Blueface than your son? This causes people to become frustrated. Simply put, another user commented, "They both hurt. A heated mess, both of them. But here we are, seeing the whole thing through." It's true, which is the most ridiculous part. The upcoming episode of this real-life drama is eagerly anticipated, but the best I'll probably keep you all updated at every turn. Every crass post, every surprising twist, every awkward headline I've got you now, but I'd really like to hear your opinions. What do you think about everything that is going on, really? Will she be able to get well, or is it over? Leave your comments in the section below. For all the drama, tea, and other content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to press the notification bell to ensure you don't miss the next one. There will always be more, I promise. Goodbye until the next time.